Okay, we can start the session. Yesterday, we just overview these all components, OBIEE components. Okay, today we will start with one by one. Okay, first topic, administration tool. Okay, mostly 90% we will complete our training in this first three part. Okay, these all four topics are very small topics. Okay, we can cover later. Okay, first start with administration tool. Okay, administration tool. It is a Oracle software client tool. Okay, provided by the Oracle to develop the semantic layer. Okay, it is useful to develop the semantic layer. Okay, just I will open this one, then you can understand. See, this is my BA administration tool. Suppose it is there in the programs also, just I place this one in the desktop. Okay, whenever I double click on this one, see, this is a Oracle BA administration tool. It is useful to develop the semantic layer. Okay, it is useful to develop the semantic layer. Here, I think first day class we discussed already DWH architecture. Okay, in this architecture, our first job is once Informatica team loaded the data into the data warehouse, our job is to start building the semantic layer. Okay, for this purpose, we are going to use the administration tool to develop this semantic layer. Okay, this is the administration tool software. Okay, here, okay, we want to open existing RPD. That means Oracle by default installation, Oracle will provide one RPD repository. Just 1 second. Semantic layer in OBIEE is called as a repository file. Okay, semantic layer in OBIEE is called as a repository file or RPD file. Okay, because this file is saved with the .rpd. Okay, .rpd extension. Okay, see here file sample applet bi001.rpd. Okay, all repository files will save with .rpd extension. Okay, so this repository file we called it as a RPD. Semantic layer in OBIEE is called repository file or RPD file. Okay, the extension of repository file is .rpd. Semantic layer is also called as metadata layer. Okay, metadata layer. Why we called this one metadata layer? Here in this layer, just I am opening this RPD for understanding. There is a option to open here, open RPD in offline mode. It will point the desktop. You can select this RPD. Then there is a password. Okay, password is common admin123. A is capital letter. Okay, just I open this sample RPD. Here just we are importing the tables. We are just playing with the tables. Okay, that is, we are not importing the data from the database. Here just we are importing the tables. Okay, tables and columns. Okay, that means that is a reference of database. Okay, that is, we can call it as a metadata. Okay, metadata. So the semantic layer, this entire part semantic layer. Okay, or repository, or we can call it as a metadata layer. Okay, metadata layer. Semantic layer in SAP BO is called universe. This SAP BO is separate reporting tool. Okay, SAP provided one reporting tool like Oracle, SAP BO business objects. Okay, it is called universe in the terminology. Okay, same every reporting tool. Okay, it contains like this. Okay, in SAP BO we call this one as a universe. In Cognos also one more reporting tool. They call this file as a CPF, that Cognos project file. Okay, these two are separate reporting tools. Okay, for just understanding purpose, I have added this point. Okay, in our OBI, it is a repository file or RPD file. In SAP BO, it is a inverse. Cognos, it is a .cpf file. Okay. Okay. Coming to RPD, we have total 3 steps: creating physical layer, beam layer, presentation layer. Okay. We have 3 layers of RPD. This is semantic layer, metadata layer, okay, or repository. 3 layers. RPD 3 layers. Okay, anything we can call it. Okay. Now see, here we have 3 layers. Physical layer, BMM means business model and mapping layer. Here presentation layer. There are 3 parts. Okay, we need to develop these 3 layers. Okay, first we will start with physical layer. Okay, before that, we need to understand some joins. Okay, a relationship is called join. Okay, suppose we are joining 2 tables. Okay, that is a relationship between those 2 tables. Okay, that is called join. In database we have mainly 5 joins. Okay, this is a database join: equi join, non-equi join, cross join, self join, outer join, all these. Okay, but coming to OBI, we have total 3 types of joins. Okay, 3 types of joins. One is foreign key join, one is complex join, and the third one is logical join. Okay, foreign key join, it is equivalent to equi join. It will always accept the equal operator. It always accepts the equal operator. Okay, most used join in the physical layer. Foreign key join, I will explain. Okay, I will take some tables and I will explain how to make this join. Complex join, it is non-equi join. Okay, whatever it is not greater than or less than. Okay, whatever we are using, okay, not equal to all these things. Okay, coming under complex join. Logical join, it is used in BMM layer. Okay, these are the just 3 joins. I will explain one by one join. Okay, once I import the tables. Okay. Okay, this is by default installation. Oracle will provide this sample. Okay, this sample databases, sample business model, sample subject area. Okay, we don't want to touch those. Okay, just we are going to create our own. Okay, first step, just we need to create the database. Okay, first we need to create the database. Coming to here, see what is the higher object? Database. First object is database. We are going to create one database. See here, once I right click on this space, it is asking new database. Okay, just I am giving any name you can give. Okay, here database type, we are going to use the Oracle 11G database. Okay, Oracle 11G database. Click on OK. See, this database created here. Okay, now next step, we need to create a connection pool. What is this connection pool? We will discuss now. Connection pool is a bridge between our database and our repository and database. Okay, repository means the semantic layer. Okay, it will act as a bridge. Means, okay, suppose I want to connect from our repository to database. Okay, without any connection, we cannot connect to the database and we cannot import the data. We cannot import the tables and columns. Okay, so this connection pool will act as a bridge between the database and our repository. Okay, here these are the connection pool properties. Okay, we need to give the name, and after this call interface, see here, first we need to give the connection pool name. Just I'm giving any name you can give here. Okay, DWH data warehouse. Just I'm giving CP connection pool, data warehouse connection pool. Okay, call interface. Okay, what is this call interface? Is these are the call interface is a driver. Okay, here default OCI Oracle call interface 10G 11G. That means it will connect to the database. If suppose you want to use some different databases other than this Oracle, you can go with this ODBs. Okay, these are the drivers. Okay, these are the drivers. It is useful to connect the database. Okay, by default Oracle provided OCI 10G and 11G. This is useful to connect the Oracle database. If you want to connect Excel sheets or some other database, you can go with ODBs 2.0 or 3.5. Okay, if you are using some Oracle 8i 9i database, you can go with this, or 10G 11G database, you can go with this. You want to connect some Excel XML files, you can go with this. Okay, mainly we can use this. Okay, 95% people will use this one. Okay, by default Oracle database. Okay, this is the call interface. By default it is available, no need to select. If you want to change, you want to connect some different databases, you can go with some different ODBC. ODBC means open database connectivity. ODBC means open database connectivity. Using this, you can connect different databases. Okay. Okay. Then maximum number of connections. Maximum connections. How many connections we are giving? 10. Okay. By default, it is 10. Okay. You can give either 100 also, 50 also. Okay. Anything. What is the purpose of this maximum connections? Okay. This is used to define the number of users in the organization. Okay, this is generally specified by the DBA. The default value is 10. Once this limit is reached, Oracle BI checks for the available connection pool. Okay, what is this meaning? I will explain here. Okay, number of connections, how to select this one. Okay, suppose user OBA user 1. Okay, OBA user 2, user 3. Okay, like this, so on. Suppose user 4, user 5. Okay, there are 5 users using the OBA environment. Okay, or you can take 10. Okay, for example, by default it is 10. Okay, so we can take 10 users. Using means just log into the environment, creating the reports. Okay, using the existing reports. Okay, business users. There are a lot of business users in each and every project. Okay, like this. Suppose 10 users login into the OBA. Okay, then they are running some different kind of reports. Okay, like this, this guy is running one report. Okay, okay, like this they are running different kind of reports. Okay, okay, this guy is running first report, then first connection will open, connection 1 will open. Okay, now connection 2, this guy is running one more report. Okay, like this, connection 10. Okay, suppose 10 users are running, 10 users are running 10 reports at a time, okay. First user run this report, it will open one connection. Second user started running, it will open second connection. Then one by one it is opening, okay. Then all 10 connections will open, okay. If suppose we have only 10 connections, correct, we have here only 10 connections. If suppose at a time 11th user log into the environment and he is running the report, then there is no connections are available, okay. These all 10 already running, these all 10 connections are already running, okay. It will wait, 11th user report will wait to complete either of these connections, okay. That connection complete means, suppose this guy is running the report, it will display the result, right? Okay, this report will take some time to execute. In real-time projects, each and every report, it will take some time to complete, okay. If at a time these 10 users are logging, okay, they are opening reports, different reports, then all 10 connections will open means it will one report, one connection open, another report, one connection, up to maximum 10 connections it will open. If 11th user is running at same time, it will wait, this report request will wait, okay. It will wait until to complete either of these connection, okay, either of these connection. Then, okay, suppose you can assume connection 4 is completed, this guy got the result, then immediately this connection 4 will use for this report user 11th, okay. 11th user, it will use connection 4, or connection 5 it will be available, then it will use connection 5. That meaning is up to 10 connections it will open, okay. Maximum 10 connections, okay. After 10 connections, whatever requests we are running, it will wait for the available connection, okay. Either of these 10 one completed, then it will pick that available connection, then it will start running. Up to that time it is in the waiting mode, okay. Okay, in coming to real time projects, in each and every project, okay, there are at least some we can say some 100 users in some projects, okay. Previously I worked for one of the GE project, okay. There are 500 OBI users, okay. That meaning is 500 users are using the OBI environment, okay. In my current project there are around 150 OBI users, okay. 150 OBI users, okay. Like this, it is every time it is more than 100 users only, okay. Most of the projects more than 100 users will use the OBI environment, okay. No, so this maximum connections, how we can decide is, okay, how we can decide is, that is number of the users in the organization. That means whoever is using this OBI environment, based on that we can set it, okay. In GE project our users are 500 to 600, then we set it this connection maximum connections is 100, okay. Okay, how you can identify is, your organization, suppose business told, okay, maximum number of users is 100, then 10 is fine, 10 is fine, okay. If it is 200, then you can make it this at least 20. If there are 300 users, at least you can make it 30. That means at least for each 10 users, 10 users you can make it one single connection, okay. Like this you can decide, okay. This is anyhow one time activity, starting whoever is developing this all connection pool or repository, they will decide based on the business requirement, okay. Every day we are not changing this one, okay. Every day we are not changing this one. Everyone is clear what is the use of maximum connections, okay. That is, you can say maximum 10 OBI users, one connection is enough. Because why? Because every time, okay, all people did not log in at a time, okay. If there are 10 users means, may either one or two users will log in, okay. All users will use different timings, okay. Some users are there in US, in some users are there in Singapore, China, Australia, like this, different time zones. Okay, so they cannot log in at a time. Okay, and suppose this guy log in and he will run some report, then it will close. Okay, then automatically it will close. Suppose second user log in, then he run one report, then it will complete. Okay, so at least if there are 100 users, you can make maximum 10 connections. If 200 users, make it 20. If there are 500 and more than that, you can make it at least 50 to 100. Okay, based on the number of users. Okay, most of the real-time projects I saw, okay, this is 50. Okay, 50 I saw, 100 I saw. Okay, that is based on the number of users. Okay, and next one, required fully qualified table names. Required fully qualified table names. See, maximum number of connections. This all just about this all connection pool properties. Okay, when this option is selected, all requests sent from this connection pool use the fully qualified names. That means whenever I click on this one, every time this table name will use the what is the database name dot schema name dot table name. Okay, it will use complete database name dot schema name dot table name. If I cannot check this one, if I cannot enable this one, then it will use only table name. Okay, only table name. Okay, and next one, data source name. As the name suggests, data source name. Okay, to run the queries. Okay, which data source name we should use. Okay, how we can decide this one is, this one already I show it one, SQL developer. Okay, this connection pool details, this connection details will provided by the DBA. Okay, what is the data source name? Okay, what is the username and what is the password? Because they will create separate username and password for you. Okay, they will give those, but generic some admin passwords also there. Okay, in this connection pool we are going to use that common username and passwords. Okay, I will explain how to select this one. Okay, you will get all these connection details from your database thing. Okay, anyhow you are not going to build the RPD from the scratch. Okay, just for understanding purpose I am explaining. Already all connection pools are available in your RPD. You need to just, okay, understand. Okay, SQL developer I am opening. From here we can get the data. Here properties, sh schema, we are going to work with sh schema. So I just selected these properties. See, this schema, sh schema, username is sh, password is sh, and sid name is orc. Okay, we are going to use the same thing. Okay, here data source name is orcl, sid means source, this data source name here. Okay, data source name here orcl, and username and password is sh and sh. Using this connection pool details, I can able to connect to this schema and I can import the tables. Here whatever database details are available, I used the same orcl and username and password. Okay, understand? Okay, this is the connection pool. Okay, share logon, if you this option is selected, okay, then all requests go through this connection will use the same username and password we provided. If we cannot select, then it will use the database password and username. Okay, if this option share logon, if I selected this one, every time this request, whatever request we are running, okay, all requests will go via this name. Okay, don't confuse it. Just here we need to understand only this data source name, username and password. Other options don't bother about. Okay, just for understanding purpose I am explaining. Okay,
చిన్న డౌట్
చెప్పండి.
ఇప్పుడు మనము ఒక పర్టికులర్ స్కీమాకే కనెక్ట్ అవుతామా అట్లా చేసినప్పుడు లేదా కంప్లీట్ డేటాబేస్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతాం. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ డేటా సోర్స్ నేమ్ ఓఆర్సిఎల్ ఇచ్చి పర్టికులర్ స్కీమా సెలెక్ట్ చేసి దాని ప్రాపర్టీస్ లో ఉన్న యూజర్ పాస్వర్డ్
ఇప్పుడు ప్రెజెంట్ మనము ఇది జస్ట్ శాంపిల్ ది కాబట్టి పర్టికులర్ ఈ స్కీమా కనెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాం. ఓకే, ఫర్ ఎంటైర్ డేటాబేస్ కనుక యూజర్ నేమ్ అండ్ పాస్వర్డ్ మనకు తెలిస్తే మనం కనుక కనెక్ట్ అవుతే మనకు అన్ని స్కీమాస్ అవైలబుల్ ఉంటాయి.
ఓకే, అన్ని
వచ్చేస్తాయి. ఓకే, మాక్సిమం ఏంటంటే రియల్ టైమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ లో మనం జనరిక్ డేటాబేస్, టోటల్ డేటాబేస్ నేమ్ అండ్ యూజర్ నేమ్ అండ్ పాస్వర్డ్ అన్నిటికీ యాక్సెస్ ఉండేది తీసుకుంటాం. ఓకే, తీసుకొని మనకి ఏ టేబుల్స్ కావాలంటే ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం. ఓకే, నౌ హియర్ we are going to work with SS schema. Okay, don't think much about these options. Okay, just I will explain, but don't bother about. You need to understand. Okay, what mainly important thing is, okay, name, connection pool name, anything you can give. You need to understand mainly call interface, maximum number of connections, what is the source name and username and password. Okay, mostly people will ask, okay, can you please explain the connection pool properties. Okay, we can explain. We need to provide the name of the connection pool, call interface, maximum number of connections, data source name and username and password. Okay, these are the main important things. All other things, okay, just database parameters supported. Okay, we use multi-threading connections. Okay, this one, see. Okay, it allows multiple concurrent query requests to share a single database connections. Okay, that meaning is, okay, in that connection, okay, suppose 10 connections are available. Okay, if whatever request we are getting from different users, okay, it will use the same single database connection with all connection, maximum connections we open. Okay, and timeout. Okay, once one connection is opened, suppose here this connection is opened and this connection is opened, 10 users run the reports, 10 connections are open. Okay, then this timeout. Okay, this timeout, suppose we provided 5 minutes here by default, 5 minutes. Then this connection is open up to 5 minutes, if some other users are running the reports, then it will use this connection. After 5 minutes also no one use using, first time it opened this connection one, then after 5 minutes no one is using this connection one, that means no user is running the reports. Automatically after 5 minutes this connection got closed. Okay, up to 5 minutes it is available to open. Okay, after 5 minutes it automatically got closed. Okay, that is the meaning timeout. Use this option is checked out. BA terminates the all physical threads. Okay, whatever backend, okay, waiting threads, all it will be. Okay, just multi-threading means backend. Okay, whatever, suppose you are running the different queries, 100 queries, but only 10 connections are available. Okay, then sometimes, okay, some request backend. Okay, backend, it will be in ideal state. Okay, some connections will be in ideal state, automatically use this multi-threading connections. BA Oracle BA server terminates the all these ideal physical threads. Okay, or queries. Okay, all queries it is waiting. Okay, it is not taking anything, it will automatically terminate. Okay, multi-thread connections. Parameters means whatever database side parameters are there, it will support. By default these all options are enabled, we are not touching this one. Here isolation level. Okay, how to read the data from the database. Okay, this is also by default. Okay, I never changed this one. Dirty read or whatever data is available, we can do that dirty read, or only committed records. Okay, that means sometimes some load is going on. Okay, we need to take only committed records. That means whatever saved records, not updating records. Okay, we don't, these are all database properties, we don't want to touch this one. By default we can give the default option. Here main options: name of the connection pool, call interface, maximum number of connections, what is the data source name to connect, what is the username and password. Okay, these all options, we never changed these options. Okay, just we need to provide these all connection details, that's all. Okay, now I am going to create the connection pool. Connection pool. Okay, just I named this one as a DW, data warehouse connection pool. Okay, here it is asking one more time this password SH. My password is SH. Just click on OK. Now see here connection pool. First I created database. Now it is connection pool. Then next step, import metadata. My connection pool is ready. I need to import the data. Import metadata. Okay, by default it is showing. Okay, these tables and keys, foreign keys, all it is enabled. It is all enabled. I will explain. Okay, what is this meaning? Okay, keys and foreign keys, everything. Okay, just I'm clicking on next. Now see my schema is SH. Here I have all tables available. Okay, all tables available. For now, just I'm taking some sample tables. Time. Okay, some sample tables. One cells is fact table. That's all are dimension tables. I selected 5 tables. Just here see import selected. If you click on import all, then it will import all tables. Okay, don't require. Just I'm selecting this one with control button. Just I'm importing this 5 tables. See, it is moving to our repository. From the database, it is moving to our repository. Okay. See, just you can open here. Automatically the schema also came. See what are the tables I imported. Now just click on finish. Now see here. Now see here. This is the schema. This is the database. This is the connection pool. Connection pool is a bridge between Oracle database and our repository. Here schema, here table, here column. Okay. Now see the database flow we discussed on the day. Database flow, data warehouse flow. First database, then schema, then tables, then columns. Here you can see database. Here between connection pool is just a bridge. Okay, database, schema, table name, and column name. Okay, this is the first highest object. Then we have schemas. Under database we have schema. Under schema we have different kind of tables. Under each table we have different kind of columns. Okay, in database for this table whatever columns are available, that same columns will come to here. Okay, now I want to make the join. Okay, I want to make the join. I selected these 5 tables. You can just see here one option, physical diagram. Just whatever objects I selected, I just selecting selected objects. See, by default, by default, we got the giants. By default, we got these giants. How we got these giants? I did not create the giants, but we got the giants. See, automatically these all giants we got. How we got it? While importing, I imported. See, okay, one more time. I am deleting this one schema. Okay, now we will import one more time. Import. See, while importing, this option is automatically selected, keys and foreign keys. Now I did not select this option. Now you can see the change. Next, click on next. Go to this SS schema. Okay, take this some tables, product, promotion, sales, time. Okay, these all 5 tables. Just move on these tables. Same option. Okay, just I previously I checked this keys and foreign keys. Now I did not select this one. Now see the change. Okay, now I selected. Now you can go to these 5 tables, select objects. Now see, there is no join. Okay, previously when I select this keys and foreign keys, automatically the join came. Now there is no join. Why? Because here, go to these tables. Suppose I can take customer. Okay. Customer ID is primary key here. Customer ID, you can see here comment primary key. Okay. Go to sales table. Sales table. See, customer ID is a foreign key. Foreign key here. Customer ID is a foreign key in this fact table. Okay. Every time dimension table contains primary key, and that reference of dimension table for primary key, okay, will populate in the fact table as a foreign key. Foreign keys. Okay, see, fact table contains multiple foreign keys of all dimension tables. See, these are all the dimension table foreign keys. Foreign key of product, foreign key of customer, foreign key of timetable, foreign key of channel. Okay, these all foreign keys will populate in the fact table. There is no primary key in the fact table. Okay, there is no primary key in the fact table. All foreign keys are populated in the fact table of dimension tables. Dimension tables primary keys are populated, okay, in the fact table as a foreign key. Okay, by understanding these all keys, okay, by understanding database, already they defined this is a foreign key, this is a primary key. Based on this, automatically it is creating the join. Now I did not select this option, so it is not showing that joins. See one more time. See, now this both I enabled. Now you can see. Okay, now sales is fact table. It is joined with all dimension tables. For example, okay, for example, here you can see here timetable. Just I'm clicking on timetable. What is the foreign key in timetable? Primary key. Sorry, primary key. What is the primary key? Hello.
Time ID.
Time ID is primary key in the timetable. Okay. Now whenever click on sales, what is the foreign key in this?
Time ID.
Time ID, foreign key. That means time dimension foreign key is populated in the sales table as a time ID primary key is populated as a foreign key in the fact table. Now you can go to this model, see here times and sales. What is the join? Double click on this one. See, Oracle DB is our database name, SH is our schema name, times is our table, dot time ID equal Oracle DB is our database, schema dot table name dot time ID. See, automatically it took time ID equal time ID. Fact table, sale, dimension table of times, time ID is equal to fact table sales of time ID.
Equijoin.
Yeah, this is a equijoin. Equal is equijoin. By default, automatically it creates the joins by understanding this primary key and foreign key. Okay, I did not create. Okay, see here promotions, you can take promotion ID. Okay, you can take customer, cust ID. Same IDs. Okay, it automatically understand what is the primary key in dimension table and what is the foreign key. Both it understand, it creates the join. I did not create the join. Product table, product ID. Okay, here you can just see. Okay, now this is a equijoin is nothing but foreign key join in our OBIEE foreign key join. Okay. What is the schema? What is the
Star schema.
Yes, star schema. Because one
And fact table is connected
fact table
to
is in the middle. All dimension tables are joined with fact table. There is no dimension is joined with another dimension. Okay. If this dimension is joined with another dimension, then that is a
snowflake
snowflake.
schema.
Okay. We anyhow will discuss that topic also. Okay, in next class. Okay. Now, as of now, this is a star model. This is a star model. Okay. Okay. Now we imported the tables. Imported the tables. Okay. I think for today I can stop it here. Okay, tomorrow we can create the different alias tables for this, and we can create the joins. Okay. Everyone is clear?
Yes.